Today we're at the burnt down house, not fully burnt down. However, this has some fire damage. We're gonna walk through this property, specifically give you the numbers, what it costs to fix it. And for those of you who never experienced flipping a house that may have some fire damage, maybe to not a greater extent, but you'll be able to see this in this video. I'm gonna break down what's gonna take place. I won't go into the numbers of how much we're buying it for because it's currently in the contract. What I'm doing with this particular property, my students found this, I'm funding it, and we're doing the contracting piece of it. So we're gonna go through this whole property and kind of tell you how much it's gonna cost to get fixed. So if you stick around, go ahead and like and subscribe to the channel. You guys will follow along and get some content along the way. For those of you who want to flip properties either in Florida or Orlando or wherever you're at, definitely hit me up. Let's go take a look at this property real quick. Let's make it happen. So before we get started, full disclosure, this house was on fire, so there's no electrical. So the lighting might be a little bit misconstrued here. Just bear with me. This is an educational video, okay? Let's get into it. So as you come in, you can automatically see the extent of the fire damage. Like the lighting is gonna change. Boom, it just changed. So it happened in the kitchen. This was an electrical fire. As you can see. So we're going to almost gut everything out here and start from scratch, meaning the drywall. We're gonna have an ozone machine come in here and treat it. We're gonna have to put good quality paint, go above and beyond in these particular situations and double check everything to make sure that we don't have any issues in the future when we sell this property. So right now we're looking at the roof on this property is good. I'm always talking about the mechanicals, the MEP. So that's your electrical, plumbing, HVAC, roof, that sort of stuff, and the windows. So the windows on this property is pretty good. We don't have to replace that, so I'm not gonna factor that in. The roof is good. The soffits, we're gonna have to spend about $1,500 on soffits. So throughout the course of the video, my team's gonna tally everything up for you and give you a total number at the end. And I'll point out to soffits so you can see what needs to be repaired. Drywall, because there was so much fire damage here, like the drywall here is good, right? If you come here, the drywall here is decent, but majority of the stuff that's in the kitchen in this proximity, we're gonna rip that out completely, make sure that we put new insulation, new drywall, so that way we get rid of this fire smell completely and kind of help that. Anything that was compromised, we gotta fix it and repair it. So I'm factoring in for drywall in this particular house to get textured mud. We're roughly gonna be around $3,000. That's for labor and material, $3,000. Now, as you can see, part of the floors have already been ripped out because it was carpet. So they took it out because if you had carpet in here with that fire smell, it'll make this house, it'll stink.
What's that smell?
So it's already been ripped out, okay? And we have tile here. We have 3 different flooring here. This house is approximately 2,000 square feet. So we're gonna just do the math. Do $3.50 times roughly 2,000 square feet for your flooring, okay? Let's do the math on that. All right, roughly 2,000 square feet. If we have to give it a real ballpark, it's like this house is less than that. Okay, this house is 1,700 square feet. That's what it is. So 1,700 square feet times $3.50. So you see the different floors. So if I do the math, 1,700 square feet times $3.50, floors will be around $6,000. The kitchen, new cabinets, new appliances. We're gonna put level 1 granite. We could walk in here, I'm a little dark, but it's all good. Kitchen's not that big. So with appliances package will cost me $3,000. Cabinets, labor, all that stuff get done in here. We're probably looking at about $8,000. So all together, I would say like, I could probably squeeze a little bit cheaper. I could probably get this kitchen done for $7,000. I'm gonna be on the $10,000. So appliances, $3,000, $7,000 on the kitchen to get it done. We'll do white shakers here because the space is so small. We want it to look bigger, so we'll probably do white and like a light gray top and maybe some white backsplash in between. Now technically this house is a 4-bedroom, 2-bath, but it's really a 3-bedroom, 2-bath. So we're gonna get it permitted to make sure it's a 4-bedroom, 2-bath. And here's where we're gonna put the 4th bedroom. So we have this space here that leads outside. As you can see, it was already kind of done for the 4th bedroom. Like we have the closet, AC ducts already been ran. If you look at the ceiling. So just to get this done right, permit everything, we're gonna spend around $2,000 on that and then finish this out completely, probably another $2,000. So $4,000 to really make this into a real 4th bedroom to add some value to the property when we're actually trying to sell it. Remember, if bedrooms count, bathrooms count. And a 4-bedroom will always sell faster than a 3-bedroom because people like extra space. Electrical, because it was electrical fire, we're gonna spend roughly around $4,000 on electrical. This was the bids I got from my guys that came out, the 2 contractors that I used. One was $4,000, one was $5,000. 5,000. I negotiated both to get down to 4,000. So we're gonna spend 4,000 on electrical. That's not pertaining to like the fixtures. So when we add in the fixtures, add $1,000. Each fan is $60. Then you gotta add a recessed lighting and the switches, all that stuff. So that material is probably like $1,000, okay? So we have $5,000 on electrical on this, just to kind of give you guys an idea. Let's go into the bathroom real quick so you kind of see. Now this hallway is gonna be a little dark, but we have a skylight. Beautiful thing. Let me pop in here real quick. Skylight, burnt down house skylight. It smells in here, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. But it's all good, skylight. So we're gonna check the skylight, make sure it's good because the roof was replaced. And there's no leakage in here, so that's good. Change out the exhaust fan, redo this whole bathroom. We're gonna gut the entire bathroom out, and it's gonna cost me $4,500 to do everything. That's the plumbing, the vanity, the toilets, the labor and everything. $4,500 to do this bathroom. You're probably like, what? That's cheap.
It really is.
When you do this a lot, guys, you get good pricing. And sometimes the pricing that you guys see in this video, don't get mad, guys. Don't get mad, okay? Somebody tells you $5,500, you ain't been in the game long enough. You ain't built a relationship with them. Take the $5,500 and run with it, especially if they give you quality work, all right? So let's go into this next phase. All right, so now we're gonna go into, this is like the hallway leading to the bedrooms. Let's go in here. Bedrooms, this is drywall work. So these closet doors, these don't exist, y'all. If you guys flipping houses, you gotta make the guys frame this out for the new closet doors, which is like 24 by 24 by 80. This is like almost like 90 or the whole entire height of the ceiling. So they gotta frame this out to make sure the closet's better. The flooring is already part of it. Doors, investors, always overlook this. Like door packages can run you in between $2,000 to $3,000, y'all. Make ssure you think about the doors. Like I'm thinking about my exterior doors and my interior doors. To get that package done and installed, it'll be $3,000. These doors, are like the pre-hung ones, are like 150 bucks. And we have 1, 2, 3 closet doors. Yo, it's like 3,000 bucks, yo. That's the materials probably cost me around $1,500 to $1,800, $1,000 to install it. Now we're in the primary suite. Now we know that, guys, when you're flipping properties, if I fund your deal, make sure you go a little extra in these type of settings, because the person who pays the mortgage typically is in this primary suite. So make sure the bathroom looks appealing. This bathroom is a little dark, so it's very narrow. It's like a galley style. It's like all the way in. So this bathroom will cost me like $5,000. The reason why is it has a step down shower, and I gotta figure out a way to make something look better in here because this feels so small in here, yo. It feels really small.
But I don't really care.
But that's gonna cost me $5,000 to kind of fix that out itself. And more doors and closets. Paint. To paint this whole entire house because it was a firehouse. The ozone stuff's probably gonna cost me probably like $1,500 to get that done. Paint on this house because of all the stuff that's been done with this house to get the paint done correctly, y'all. Paint on the interior gonna be $3,000. Exterior is probably gonna be another $3,000. Demo on this house, I'm probably gonna need 3 dumpsters. And the reason why I need 3 dumpsters is for the backyard. We go to the backyard through the garage. The backyard and also inside, $1,500 for dumpsters. Demo, for the guys who do demo, it'll be $2,000. Let's go into the backyard real quick. So look at all the stuff that's here. If we're here in the backyard, look at all the stuff we gotta take out, right? Clean all that stuff out. That shed is demolished. You gotta take that down. It doesn't even exist. So one of the things that I realized when you're selling properties, if the shed's not really in good condition, you're gonna get dinked on that. You don't wanna get dinked at the closing table. Now, let's tell you about some of the soffit and fascia boards. If you look up top right here, if you bring the camera around and go up top, like step back, up top by the roof line, you'll see where we gotta replace all that sideboard, hardy board and sideboard for that. Gotta replace all of that. And some of the soffits too, we gotta replace some of the soffit work. But that's what I was talking about before, guys. So all that's gonna be replaced, that's part of it. Let's go back inside real quick. When you're doing your properties, one of the things that a lot of investors seem to overlook, do me a favor, keep your site on the outside clean. Get somebody to maintain the yard while you're doing a flip. Like having your grass so high, guys don't like working in those type of conditions. You got snakes, keep the site clean, man. Keep the site clean. Do as much as you possibly can without, busting the budget, right? But keep it clean. Let me lock up this door real quick. This is the garage. Garage door needs a little bit of work, so repair for the garage door. We're gonna factor in about $500 for repairs on the garage door. The track may be good, may not be bad. So I'll say that we probably spend $1,000 for the garage door and everything. And then we got some drywall work that has to get done over here. Get that done, that's all part of the drywall work that I spoke to you guys earlier about. And the panel seems to be in good condition, but we'll probably have the panel looked at. Electrician probably gave me their bid already. We'll probably try to make sure we're good to go. AC is the biggest thing I waited to talk to last. Because of all of this right here, we're gonna just automatically change out the AC ducts. And the AC inside, it's $7,500 with the AC ducts to get that done. That's a quote that we got from one of my AC guys, which is, I think it's fair. We're just gonna get it done for that $7,500. I did talk about the exterior paint. If I didn't, it's $3,000. And we did talk about the soffits. I'm trying to make sure there's nothing I'm not missing in this video, if you guys are watching it. But let's take a quick break. Now, if you made it this far in the video, go ahead and like and subscribe to the channel. If you found some value, like and subscribe to the channel. If you watch all my videos and you don't subscribe, like, that means you don't like me, man. Like, just like it. Subscribe or something. But real talk though, hopefully you guys found some value really in this, because I do these tours so you guys get better understanding. When you're trying to bring me your deals, you want me to fund it for you, I know exactly what you're looking at. I know where you're at, I know the position you're at, I can coach you through it. That's essentially what we're gonna do in this house. We talked about the bathroom, we talked about landscaping. Landscaping in general, the outside, keep this maintained. We're gonna spend about $1,500 to maintain it, and then we're gonna get somebody to maintain the grass, probably give them like $150 a month. We're probably gonna take us about 2 to 3 months to finish this renovation, put it back on the market. It's a good potential flip. It's actually a really good flip, not potential. It's already in the contract, but it's a good flip for them. And I like this. So if you guys have any questions at all, hopefully you guys found some great value. And then we'll see you guys on the next one. Remember, my name is Gene Garan. I am your hard money lender and your investor that flips properties and build properties. So thank you for watching this video. I greatly appreciate it. From the bottom of my heart, continue to watch and subscribe. Share this with one of your friends, anyone. I'm in the Florida market, y'all. I'm out. Deuces.
Turning dreams into deeds, it's the firm's creed. Flip a house, fix it up, every step we lead. Construction on point, profits we exceed. Full circle's the name, in this game we succeed.